Hey everyone, welcome to our new video. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 scariest cyber warfares. So this video is going to be a very interesting. We are going to cover approx 10 stories, 10 case studies, which is one of the most scariest cyber warfare till now. So as always, cyber warfare is most dangerous than you thought. Always we are thinking of like some hackers group are attacking on some sort of countries, and again they are getting some retaliation. But this is not so simple that we are thinking of. There's a lot of things are being involved. Like suppose if any country is nuclear based, some countries having some nuclear energy, then they may get some impact on their nuclear infrastructure as well. So there's a lot of consequence. So we'll be covering the 10 stories. So let's talk about a little bit about our today's topic. So for sure, how secure are you from cyber attack? It's always a major concern question. Are you aware of some fact about cyber warfare? Always not. Cyber warfare has become a major concern for global leaders. Either you'll talk about Putin, either you'll talk about Biden. Everyone is concerned about the cyber warfare. The number of successful cyber attacks has increased exponentially in recent years. These attacks include malware, phishing scams, data breaches, ransomware, etc. etc. They are used for espionage, extraction, or even sabotage. It's important for government and businesses to develop strategies to defend themselves against these threat and mitigation risks. In addition, they should also implement effective methods to reduce their exposure to potential cyber attacks. Now let's start with our story. So first one is a story is related to Google Play Store. So there was more than 2 lakh malicious program has been detected on Google Play Store alone. So that's a huge number, right? And to think that Google has a great security team is for sure amazing. But still, that means that most im- people won't get any protection at all, as there exist more dangerous apps than those listed in this video. It's best to follow the instruction and only install trusted applications that will be installed by default or throughout an update mechanism. Next news is related to Ukraine. So Ukraine, this is not a news, sorry. This is some sort of kind of a stories that we have faced in the previous years, government that have faced. So Ukraine has suffered attack from Russian hackers for years now. So Ukraine is a war zone for computers, and recently, unfortunately, not only for hackers constantly attack the country, and the government doesn't do enough to stop them. Even throughout, there is an ongoing cyber war. You can remain vulnerable to attack. So if you will check out the backlogs of Ukraine, if you check out the history of Ukraine, they are having security infrastructure, but there's a lot of things that are vulnerable into their system. Like they are not mostly focusing on some stuff. Hackers can often get away with illegal act because of poor government oversight for sure. Cybersecurity is often weak in many countries, such as Ukraine as well. Hackers can use this weakness to gain information or steal money. In addition, the country's high reliance on technology also make it more comfortable for hackers. As a result, there is a lot of hacking going on from people who target Ukrainians. These attacks include stealing information, using malware, and even accessing bank account. Now, next stuff is related to Wannacry VIEH, for sure. So the ransomware Wannacry cost the United Kingdom billions. This was also one of the major concerns that United Kingdom government got in their previous years. This is one of the biggest cyber attack they have faced till now. So malicious ransomware called Wannacry crippled thousands of Windows PC across the globe, including hospitals and government officials. The ransom note sent by the criminals asking people to pay them money or see their data get deleted. This was a note on their screen. The virus used brute force attack to stop servers and functioning. It was spreaded using a vulnerability in Microsoft Word document. And also the UK state healthcare system loses billions due to ransomware attack. The attack locks down IT systems at hospitals, causing thousands of opportunities and appointments to be cancelled. It cost millions to restore damages IT systems. Also, the British government was warned about the danger of a ransomware attack, but they did nothing preventive or proactive. Next is 90% of mobile banking transactions occur via apps and hackers abuse. As we use our smartphone every day, everywhere today, work, home, school, vacation, etc. etc. Many are putting sensitive username and password everywhere, but especially when using public computer or Wi-Fi hotspot in coffee shops, restaurant, airport, hotel, libraries, because they can easily stolen by hackers. For example, over 30% of Android devices are infected within a year of sale. If your smartphone get hacked, then you lose control of your account and all of your private data as well. Imagine not being able to access the email account, photos, finance information, credit card number, chat history, etc. This may cause on this issue. So also due to the fact that 90% of mobile banking transactions occur via apps, criminals use social engineering tactics to trick people into giving them sensitive information. Hackers record login details such as username password combination, security questions so that they can gain access to the victim's account without having to break into the device itself. 5. There's a huge increase in spyware. So a new report shows that there has been a 487% increase in the number of spyware programs downloaded since 2020. This is such a huge number, guys. This is such a huge number. This doesn't just apply to smartphone, but tablets too. Spyware was found in 3 out of every 5 tablets recently tested. Even though spyware isn't always targeted at individual privacy, it does exposes a lot of personal information. Advanced persistent threats cost companies trillions of dollars each year. Sophisticated attacks cost companies in excess of 9 trillion US dollar worldwide each year. The total amount spent on global on cybersecurity product services and wages exceeds 1.1 trillion US dollar annually. So those costs don't even include higher education expenses, loss of productivity, and the mounting legal fees resulting from the damage caused by the crime. Most big organizations get attacked each year. So most of the organizations were attacked between May 2018 and March 2019, according to a version study. However, there was no clear sign that a strong regulation could curb future crime and prevent attack. The regulatory landscape is very complicated and lacks clarity around what standards need to be met. So it was said by David Candy, who is the president of Trusted Sec. 8 number, massive leaks happen each day. Personal data is not safe. So an estimate 22 million people around the world had their names and email address taken last year in online scam. That equate to a staggering 4.2 billion emails per day for each one of those individuals. Online scam has become a pervasive that many institutions now offer free two-factor authentication verification to combat this crime. But this will be far more further from the attacks that hackers are planning and they are working on. Even two-factor authentication sometimes also won't able to protect you. The hacking will be the from side of the server. 9. In 2015, a hacker stole 200 GBs of data from Capital One. So in that time, Capital One disclosed that during 2014, its payment processor proceed nearly 40 million payment valued at approximately 445 million US dollars. Of these, Visa and Mastercard issued 3.9 million cards with data belonging to 1.4 million customers exposed. The breach occurred due to an industrial-wide vulnerability in processing PIN digits, which was actively worked to remediate. A hacker once accessed 6.3 million records from LinkedIn. In 2017, hackers used an exploit to compromise LinkedIn internal database of users' profile accessible through the company's website. So this was a massive break at that time. So according to cybersecurity firm FireEye, the attack resulted in information including name, phone number, email address, job title, and other attributes for some 6.3 million users surfacing in public views. So although LinkedIn immediately began notifying the affected users. Now the best part of this video is the best way to keep yourself safe from cyber crimes. So make sure you download software updates and patch the fix bugs before malicious actors or hackers do. Second thing you can do is avoid clicking links embedded in unsolicited messages. Third point can be install a strong password to protect your account. Always use a strong password. Sometimes this may save your account as well. In most of the time, for sure. Now, next thing can be wary of any suspicious website or person attempting to gain access to your account. So make sure to remember this point to you and just share with your friend as well. Now, some closing thoughts maybe, or I'm going to give you a small closing thought. So cyber warfare is definitely scary and one of the most and more prevalent issue in today's technology. Stay safe out there and don't click on links from not trustworthy sources. If you have any questions, suggestion about this video, don't hesitate to leave a reply in the comment section. Enjoy what you have read, what you have watched, and what you have seen in this video. So if you enjoyed, then click on thumbs up button, subscribe this YouTube channel, and you can share it with your friend as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day. Jai Hind.